Hello everyone, welcome to Tech with Machines. Have you ever been asked in an interview why is your Spark job taking too much time or running out of memory and you don't know how to explain it clearly? In this video, I will show you exactly how interviewers expect you to answer this question. Generally, when I ask this question, um, my main objective is to understand if you have the knowledge of the Spark fundamentals or Spark internals, and that's what every interviewer expects. And will you be able to debug a real production issue if it comes, and do you have that capability, or do you have that knowledge of optimizing a Spark job, and making ensuring that the Spark job runs efficiently? So that is what any interviewer is testing when they actually ask this question. Generally, candidates answer this question in a very generic way, which sounds very vague or comes out as a very weak understanding. Like, two classifications could be that the data size is very large or the Spark does not have enough memory, increasing memory will help. But these are very generic answers. They're correct, but they are very generic, and they doesn't really do any justice to this question being asked by the interviewer. So, how do you answer this question? You divide it into three layers. You talk about the data related reasons, you also talk about the Spark execution job issues, or you can also talk about the resource and configuration issues. Now, let's see what comes under the data related issues. Generally, in data related issues, you will talk about the data skewness, the partitioning has not been done correctly, so you have either large partitions or too many small partitions, or there are very high cardinality columns. Then we can also talk about the Spark execution issues where there are expensive operations, expensive shuffle operations due to inefficient joins or aggregations. And there are inefficient join strategies like broadcast is not happening, or there could be that caching is not activated for the repeated actions. And even though we are doing the repeated actions, but we are not caching, right? Or we have done wide transformations which are causing heavy shuffles. Then comes the resource or execution configuration issues, like the driver's memory is limited, or you don't have proper code settings, or there are incorrect number of partitions being configured for the resources being granted to your Spark job, which is what is resulting into insufficient executor memory as well. So sample interview answer could be that if a Spark job is slow or running out of memory, that's how you can start. It could be a beginner as a statement that I'll first look into the data related issues such as the skewness or large partitions. Then give the examples and elaborate them with examples you might have encountered, or even if you don't haven't encountered, just give a logical example here. Then you will review the execution plan for shuffles or inefficient joins. And finally, you might verify the resource and the configuration settings. But just directly jumping into increasing memory might not be the great answer for this question. So, clearly structure the answer in your head by these three statements: data, execution, and resources. Once you clarify that in your mind, you will also be able to relate them with proper examples. I hope you liked today's video. It was short, and if you want more Spark interview questions explained like this, please subscribe to this channel, as well as please comment or give your feedback, so that helps me to improve and help you to grow in your data engineering journey. Thank you.